What if I told you that the iPhone 17 lineup might cost more than ever, yet still end up being the best deal Apple has offered in years? Sounds crazy, right? Well, the rumors around Apple's September event are heating up, and pricing is the one detail nobody can agree on. Some say only the Pro and Air models are climbing higher, others claim the entire lineup is getting pricier. But here's the kicker. Those extra dollars might come with upgrades that completely change the game. Welcome back, viewers. James here. If you're into all the latest tech leaks and updates, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss what's coming next. So here's what we're hearing. A 50D bump across the board is the most consistent rumor, which would push the regular iPhone 17 to around $849, the brand new Air to $949, the Pro to $149, and the Pro Max to a wallet-punching $199. At first glance, it feels like Apple is just testing how much more we're willing to pay. But if the Pro really does start with 256 GB of storage instead of 128, then technically it's actually cheaper per gigabyte than last year. Sneaky, right? Now, the reason behind this possible hike isn't just Apple being Apple. New tariffs have hit hard, especially in countries like India, where iPhones are heavily produced. That means Apple's costs are going up, and guess who usually covers the difference? Yep, us. But here's the twist. Rivals like Samsung and Google face the same tariffs and somehow manage to keep their prices frozen. So does Apple really need to charge more? Or is there another play at work here? Let's break down the lineup because this is where things start to get exciting. The regular iPhone 17 is finally stepping out of its comfort zone. A slightly larger 6.3-inch display, possibly with promotion and an always-on screen, features people have been begging Apple to trickle down for years. Add in faster charging at up to 450W MagSafe, a sharper 24MP selfie camera, and 12GB of RAM for smoother Apple Intelligence performance, and suddenly, this base model doesn't feel so basic anymore. But of course, the spotlight is on the Pro and Pro Max. This time, Apple isn't just tweaking, it's going all out. Rumors say we're looking at a redesigned triple camera setup featuring a 48MP telephoto with 5x zoom, and for the first time ever, 8K video recording. Think about it. Apple may finally be bringing cinema-grade resolution to your pocket. To fit it all in, the camera island might stretch nearly edge to edge, giving the phone a bold, futuristic look. And for those tired of constant glare, whispers of an anti-reflective display option inspired by Apple's Nano texture iMac glass sound almost too good to be true. On top of that, the Pro Max could house a battery bigger than 5,000 mAh, something iPhone users have been dreaming about forever. Then there's the wild card, the iPhone 17 Air. Apple is reportedly chasing the crown of thinnest iPhone ever with a jaw-dropping slimness of just 5.44 mm. That's thinner than Samsung's latest Edge model. Imagine holding a device that feels impossibly sleek, yet still packs 12GB of RAM and even a titanium frame, something the Pro models might not get this year. But here's the catch. Leaks suggest it will only sport a single rear camera and a tiny 800 mAh battery. It's basically a beautiful featherweight champion that might run out of breath too quickly. So, does a $50 hike sting a little less when you factor in all this? For some, absolutely. The regular iPhone 17 suddenly looks like a serious contender, no longer just an entry-level option. The Pro and Pro Max are aiming to please creators, photographers, and power users who want the best of the best. And the Air. That's clearly a fashion statement designed for people who value thin and light above everything else. But here's where it gets even more interesting. While everyone debates the prices, a strange new rumor has popped up. Apple might be preparing a crossbody strap accessory for the iPhone 17. Sounds stylish, sounds Apple-like. But here's the problem. Leaked photos don't actually show how it would attach to an iPhone case. No MagSafe alignment, no mounting hardware, nothing. And when you compare that to Apple's usual design philosophy, where every accessory snaps in perfectly, it starts to feel suspicious. Even more confusing, a separate leak from the same source showed tech-woven iPhone 17 cases, complete with tiny lanyard loops that could never support the weight of a crossbody strap. Two leaks, same source, but they don't match at all. This raises a big question. Is the strap real, or just another third-party experiment being mistaken for Apple's own design? Many leakers have been caught out before when accessories made by small companies in Asia get mistaken for official Apple products. It's clickbait disguised as a leak until we see confirmation from multiple reliable sources or Apple shows it off on stage. It's best to treat this rumor as shaky at best. After all, If Apple really does design a strap, it'll come with proper engineering, not just magnets slapped onto nylon. At the end of the day, whether Apple pushes prices up or not, the iPhone 17 lineup looks like the biggest generational leap we've seen in years. Bigger displays, sharper cameras, smarter AI performance, and even an ultra-thin model that feels like a glimpse of the future. The only question left is, are you ready to pay just a little more for it?